Pokemon Horizons episode 102 leaving fans on a break week, the community is itching to know what's next for our hero's story. Well, we actually do know. Thanks to the ending of the last episode, it was revealed that Iono and Dot will be teaming up for a huge IRL streamer collab event. And with our heroes attending, it looks like some unexpected visitors will also be showing up too. But the most exciting part, a certain character is making their big return, and fans are hyped, as this episode could be teasing and setting up the next big battle in the series. To help guide us, we've got the official episode 103 preview, which gives us some exciting hints about what to expect. We've got tons to break down and discuss today, so let's get into it. Episode 103, airing on June 18th, is titled Burn, Neato Thing Love. The preview begins with our unexpected visitors, who are none other than Zirc and Onia from the Explorers. Wait a second, the villains? Yep, they're walking around looking all happy and normal, but if you've been keeping up with the series, you'll know that these two are different. Just like their leader Amethio, Zirc and Onia turned against Gibeon's plans during the final battle at Liko. They helped our heroes get past Coral, Sidian and Chalice, so while you could call them anti-heroes, let's be real, deep down, these two are good guys. I mean, just look at that innocent face. Zirc and Onia are currently on a mission to find Amethio, who according to Spinal is publicly declared as deceased. Yes, deceased. That Spinal literally told the whole world that bro is dead. Man, he is seriously unhinged. Thankfully though, back in episode 92, Amber revealed the truth. Amethio is alive and went into hiding. He also gave Zirc and Onia a Zygarde Cube and a Zygarde Cell and gifted them with the mission of finding Amethio in secret. Now, while on that mission, Zirc hears about the upcoming Iono and Dot collab event, and he's absolutely over the moon about it. Why? Because, plot twist, Zirc is secretly a massive Neato Thing fan, just like Liko. It's honestly hilarious but also kind of wholesome. It adds a really fun layer to his character and shows that even former villains have their soft spots. Remind you of any people? With no leads on Amethio for now, Zirc and Onia decide to take a break and head to the collab event in Levincia City. And I won't lie, it's kind of wild seeing them in normal clothes smiling and just vibing, but that's when it hits you. Horizons is clearly leaning into the idea that Zirc and Onia are becoming the Jesse and James of this generation. Goofy, likable, bad guys, but really are just good guys. I'm here for it. As we see in the preview, Zirc is all chuffed and happy with his ride-on, when disaster strikes. A gust of wind suddenly blows through and Zirc loses his ticket. Yep, the very same ticket needed to enter the event. This leaves our guy in a depressed state, and honestly, I totally feel his pain. Bro is just about to miss out on seeing his favorite streamer in real life. Meanwhile, our heroes, who are also heading to the event, happen to run into the now devastated Zirc. After seeing how crushed he is, Liko and the rest decide to help him search for the ticket. Hey, you love to see it. Our first official proper team up between our heroes and Zirc and Onia. Bro, this takes me back to the times when Ash used to team up with Team Rocket. Man, those were the days. The group searches all around the city, but unfortunately, they come up empty-handed. And then one thing also caught my attention. Where is O? Bro is nowhere to be found. Now, maybe he's just not in the previous shots, but it wouldn't surprise me if bro was just like early on in the episode, this just doesn't appeal to me and decides not to go. I mean, he's not really the type of guy who kind of goes to these events. But yeah, I knew something was off. The preview then cuts to reveal the big returning character of the episode. It's Gym Leader Grusha, who we last saw back in episode 67. Our heroes seem oddly surprised to see him here. Grusha also has a ticket to attend, and if you didn't know, in the Scarlet and Violet games, it was revealed that Grusha used to watch Iono's streams before snowboarding competitions, and they always helped him cheer him up. So now our boy is here to support Iono in person, which is such a cool detail. Both of our streamer girls have someone rooting for them. The preview cuts back to the search. Now during a sunset on a beach, where we see Zirc and Rhydon struggling against what looks to be the main culprit behind the missing ticket, a Wugtrio. And Wugtrio is piecing up Rhydon badly, giving it that 1-2 piece combo. Roy's Crocalor tries to grab Wugtrio, but it uses its slippery body to escape the hold and still manages to cling onto the ticket. So it looks like Zirc and Roy will be taking on Wugtrio and possibly Liko and Onia too, depending on where everyone is during the episode. But I do believe the gang will manage to get the ticket back and make it just in time for the finale of the event. Because later in the preview we cut to Iono live on stage with the collab event in full swing. We then see a massive crowd watching as Nidothing is being chased by Zirc's Rhydon, now with love hearts, which clearly shows that things must have worked out somehow. It's honestly really cool to see Zirc and Onia getting an episode focused on them. They're first in the series, and they absolutely deserve it. I'm really looking forward to seeing the dynamic when our heroes and the explorers merge forces for the greater good. But this time in a more light-hearted, not the end of the world type of way. However, this brings us to the main course of the video, and that's how this episode might be building up to the next big battle in the series, Liko versus Grusha, the rematch. This is a battle that fans have been speculating about for months, ever since Liko lost to Grusha back in episode 63 during her Terra training usage test. Although she passed that test later by defeating Sidian, which Grusha witnessed, who acknowledged her growth and even apologized for misjudging her, there's still unfinished business. Now, if you ask me, Liko may have earned Grusha's respect, but she didn't beat him. And just like she eventually got her rematch win against gym leader Katie, who also passed her earlier on in the series, I believe it's only a matter of time for her to do the same with Grusha. A proper win this time, not just a moral victory, but a badge-worthy one. Now, while this episode may not feature the actual Liko vs Grusha rematch just yet, I strongly believe it's setting it up. And why do I say that? Well, Liko just caught a brand new Pokemon, Charcadet, a fire type. And guess who's weak to fire? Ice type gym leader Grusha. Too much of a coincidence with the timing? I think not. With how this series has been doing so well by building things up, I'm fully expecting this episode to include a new tease from Grusha, maybe with him saying something like he's looking forward to a proper match with Liko in the future. That kind of moment would be the spark that lights the path to their next battle. Now, let's talk about the actual rematch itself. Liko is in a much better position this time around. She now has Charcadet, a fire-type Pokemon, which gives her a clear advantage against Grusha, the ice-type gym leader. In their first battle, Liko mainly relied on Florigato, who is weak to ice, and Hatchum, who only has neutral matchups. That made it tough when facing Grusha's Titan and Ice Terra type Altaria. Liko tried to use her creative battle style to overcome the challenge, but when it came down to raw power and type advantages, Grusha clearly had the upper hand and won comfortably. But this time, things are different. With Charcadet on her team, Liko has the tools to turn the tables. Its fire typing makes it a strong counter to Grusha's team, and I believe that this could be Charcadet's breakout moment, a key victory that cements its place on Liko's team and showcases its high potential as her future knight. Seeing as how recent Liko caught it, and Grusha's return right after, all roads highly lead to that Grusha rematch, this time with Charcadet by Liko's side. Of course, in a rematch like this, the topic of an evolution always comes up. And while it's very possible for an evolution to happen in a rematch like this, I don't believe that Charcadet will evolve into Armarouge right here. I truly do think that Charcadet can and will win as a Charcadet. And this will just go to back up even further how much potential this little fire guy has, saving the evolution for a special moment down the line, like a Liko vs Meteor rematch, or even the final battle at the end of Horizons. And I'm all for it, but I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts on episode 103. Are you excited for the Zirc and Onia episode? And do you think that Liko will eventually rematch Grusha in the future and win? I'd love to hear them all. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe for more Horizons videos like this one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.